Let me know when you see me. Hey everybody, welcome to Crow's Nest. I'm Ron, and I will be your host for the next couple hours. How you doing? Can you see me? Am I okay? Crap. Hello, hello. Huh? I am not now. Can you hear me now? Give me a 5 by 5 if you can hear me. How about now? Cool. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the Nest. I'm Ron. I'll be your host for the next couple hours. There's that stupid static. Hey, Wyoming Adventures, El Cap Addict, War Room EDC, Colleen Tex, just in time. How you doing? Let me switch screens. Can you hear me, baby? Cool. I've been having some technical issues last couple days, or at least since yesterday. Let me tell you how my week went. Let's see, it was Tuesday, and I had what was thought to be a cardiac event. I had chest pain. I had chest pain, and just to be on the safe side, it was severe chest pain. To be on the safe side, I went to the emergency room and got checked out. They checked out, gave me an EKG as well as full panel blood work, and everything came out okay. But on the safe side, my primary care doctor still wants me to see a cardiac specialist. So I got that going for me in the next couple days or whatever. Uh, so I've been off work since. I haven't been able to. I couldn't even get a range of motion to sharpen a knife. But I'm feeling much better today, other than the stress of trying to get set up. But yeah, so there we are. Let me share my other screen. There we go. I got a bunch of knives. Gallbladder, my chest. Yeah, it was upper chest, middle sternum. Just left of the sternum is where my intense pain was. Um, yeah, and I couldn't stand up straight without intense pain or draw my arm across my body. Uh, if I leaned to the left, it hurt even more. Yeah, so, but the pain has subsided. I still feel like I've been punched in the chest a bit, but other than that, I'm doing okay. Uh, just gonna go back to work on Monday and make an appointment to see a cardiologist. So on the screen here, yeah, on the screen here, I have a bunch of knives, and we're gonna call these uh, tuber designs. These are all knives that I have that are designed by YouTubers. Over to the left is some Kubi knife, a Kaiser, and they're all designed by Sharif Manganis. This is my only Loot 10 Tex or Mark Perez is designed that I own, and that's the Kaiser gavel. Here I have the Phoenix, designed by our own Mattis faction. Tempest knives, Devo, and I'm going to clear off the table here and show them off. Thank you. Huh? So what's everybody carrying today? My carry is my good old helmet. Kaiser helmet. Love this knife. That's what I'm carrying. Hey MPG, I got your stickers. Well, they're still in my mailbox. I haven't been able to run out to my mailbox to grab them, but I've been notified that they're there. So thank you very much. And what do we have here? We have the Kaiser gavel. I see Mark is still on. Unfortunately, because of his situation, he couldn't be on his normal time, as you well know, because I'm pretty sure you all are in that screen, his live, and it's backflipper only, and it's very minimal. Let me switch screens. And see how small that flipper is. It'll focus, come on, focus. There we go. Nice little stabby knife. I'm usually not into knives that have only one mode of deployment, but this is a nice shaped blade. Micarta, brass bolsters. Mark knows how to design a knife. Unfortunately, this is the only one that I have from Loot. I have his new knife on order, and hopefully we'll be getting that out soon after some delays. Thank you. Ooh, stronger. Thank you. So I'll put this on the board. That's Loot's. That's the first one. Next one up is, I think we're going to go with the Matties. The Phoenix. Now, I've had these knives for some months. As soon as I got them, I pulled them out, tested them out, make sure I didn't have any warranty issues, and then put them back up, and they've been in boxes since. Got the old Kaiser screws and stickers, paperwork, and microfiber cloth, and the Kaiser's new pouch. Let's see how that works out. And here we go. Ooh, that's nice. Nice sharp blade. It's very slicey, it looks like. Blade steel is S35VN. Here, let me switch screens again. Sorry, new camera. I'm just now getting used to it. There we go, Phoenix. Normally I don't go for this blade shape, but it's growing on me. Let's see if I can backflip it. There we go. Nice. Let me switch screens again. There we go. Ooh. Got to get that stud just right. Yes, it is. Definitely Maddie's knife. Like I said, this is the first time I actually really got to play with it since I got it a couple months ago. I got to tell you, it takes some self-control to not play with my new knives. But there we go. That's Maddie's knife. I'm going to toss everything back in the box. So get them mixed up because I still have to do reviews. And then next up, let's do a Kubi knife. No, let's do a Tempest knife. Our own KC. And I forget which one is in this box. Let's see. Oh, this is the Microjet. Got nice stickers. Thank you card from KC. Microfiber cloth with his logo on there. And here's the knife. Yeah, I got it in Ultim. I completely forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Let me show this off. Logo. Camera still needs to stop moving on me. And then this has a little tiny back flipper. Lost you, Ultim. Nice, Chris. You know, I actually was not a fan of Ultim until I got a Canary. and I held it in my hand, a Canarian Ultim I won in a giveaway, and I've been a fan of it since. I guess once you get the right knife or the right Ultim, the bug gets you. Now, it's not my favorite, but I will occasionally get an Ultim knife. Put that out on the table. Let's see. Switch cameras again. There we go. Put the box. Whoop. And let's see. Next, Tempest knife. Have it in this box, nondescript box. Oh, you gotta love peanuts. And I think, let's see, this way. That's right. This is the pinion I got on Casey's last sale. Luckily, he had a couple up, and I was able to get in on it and scab it. I think right now, I don't know, it's a close race to see which one of his knives I like the most, but this one's not bad. Like, long stabby blade. Haha, Mr. Eddie. Funny. That looks like a stonewash blade. Let me switch cameras again. I'll let you get a close up. Yeah, there's something wrong with my OBS and my camera and the screen I'm looking at and the screen you're looking at are not quite in sync. They're shifted over by about this far, so it's a little difficult for me to get the camera angles right. Man, I like that knife. I love Casey's design style, design language. And that's a flipper. That, nice. Yeah, it's a brand new camera. I got the, what is it called? The Insta360 Link 2. Which bit driver would that be, Mr. Eddie? This one? What does Crow drink to stay awake? Yeah, exactly. Coffee. Coffee. Yes, more room. I agree. I just wish I had one. When he did that last drop where I got the pinion, unfortunately, my funds didn't allow for me to grab that Fractus. I hope he does another drop, or I think he's. I think I remember him saying that he's going to do a more expensive version, but we'll see. You know, I since I've gotten into the knife collecting business, I learned what the term FOMO means. Fear of missing out, and I suffer from that greatly. Why you ask about earbuds, Mick? YouTube Music Portal. Welcome to the nest. And this, by far, I believe this is my favorite Kubi. I mean, Well, yeah, my favorite Kubi and my favorite Casey design knife, the Supercell, at least that I own. It's a banger. Try. Come on. Focus. There we go. Thought I'd never be the guy that says that, but there we go. Anyways. Nice. Put it right. Compare the two knives. He definitely has a design style, a design language. All right. I think that's the last Tempest knife. And let's go with manganese knives. This is the Kubi KU344N. This is, again, in Ultim, and this I've never had out of the package. Still sealed in a plastic bag. So I'm going to use a lute knife to cut this open. There we go. Oh, yeah, I think I'm broadcasting in mono. Sorry about that, Mick. I need to work on that. New microphone. Last week was the first time I used it. Unfortunately, I found out late in the game that you guys were all hearing static. But here is the manganese Kubi. Oh, man. The name of the knife escapes me. And of course, I got it in Ultim. Oh. And let's switch screens. There we go, in focus. This is a slicer. Oh, keep on forgetting to switch back. And it's a top flipper too, or front flipper. Ooh, nice. Let's see if I can do the, there we go. Nice action. I need to get this in the premium version. This OS 10. My first OS 10 knife. I love the, you know, until I got my first Sharif knife, manganese knife, I did not know that I liked harpoon or a knife with poons, and boy, I'll tell you, it's quickly becoming my favorite knife shape. Let's see if I can speddy flick it. I might have to work on this a little bit. It needs loosen up, but yep, speddy flick, not a problem. Once you get some finger beef behind it. Hey Barbie, welcome to the nest. I think I missed a bunch of people coming in. Eagle Scout EDC, how you doing? What are you carrying? There we go, and that's Sharif manganese design. Kubi, I can't remember. And then here is the Kaiser, his Kaiser knife. The GWCASE. This one was almost elusive. When I had the funds, Kaiser didn't have them in stock. And when I didn't have the funds, there was plenty of stock. As it ever was. Oh, War Room EDC, I'm working up to the Kimono. Here's the GWCASE. Now look at that. Look at that. Let me switch screens. There we go. Switch cameras. You know, I think I'm gonna take some sandpaper to this, and maybe I could brighten up the scales a little bit. Ooh, nice. I think if I remember right, Sharif is working on a different version of this. I think it's going to be more of a Tanto. Maybe have another way of deploying it besides back flipper. Let's see. See if I can get that to focus. Hey Wheezy, how you doing? Welcome to the nest. There we go. Another Sharif Manganese knife. My desk is getting lousy with boxes. Oh, I like that. I like the feel. Fits really good in my hand. Don't feel the clip. The only drawback is only one mode of deployment. And of course, Sharif, to Sharif, this is a clip point. Mr. Clip Point. And then that brings me to my final manganese knife. I'll let you guess what this is. Plenty of stickers. Stickers galore. Chock full of hardware. It even comes with a pivot. It came with bearings. Everything. And here it is. Now this one I did play with a little bit, and I actually worked on it. I'll tell you the story after I get this out. So when I got this knife and I was doing my little my QC of it when it first came in, I couldn't flip this. I couldn't spidey flick it. I'd have to get down into the bottom corner of the hole in order to get enough leverage to flick it out. So and when I deployed it, by the way, this is the Kimono in purple haze. Anyways, when I got it, and whenever I worked it, did this, you could feel that there was some resistance besides the detent. So I wanted to take it apart, and unfortunately, the pivot screw was Loctited down so bad that I was risking stripping it. So after chatting with said Stevie, Maddie, and Sharif, well, first I tried, before I brought it up to them, I tried using hot water, dipping this in boiling water, the pivot in boiling water to see if that would loosen up the pivot. And here we go. Look at that purple haze. Anyways, and that didn't work. I got a soldering iron, heated it up, and that didn't work. And what I ended up having to do was use a heat gun, and using an oven mitt to hold the knife. I heated it up, and after removing the scales, so I didn't want to damage the scales with heat, and I heated it up and was able to loosen the pivot and get it off. And so, because I thought maybe it was a bearing thing, I had purchased skiff bearings. And after cleaning everything up and putting in the skiff bearings, lo and behold, it was 2 drop shutty. And it was, you know, I was on the verge, dangerously close to, you know, having this be able to shut on my fingers as I was closing it. So I opened it back up, removed the skiff bearings, put the original bearings back in, and you see how it is fairly hydraulic close. And also, like a lot of the fat carbon these days, you never know what you're going to get. And this was kind of dull. It was a lot of black. So I took the scales off, took a 120 grit sandpaper to it, and sanded it down, and then used 1,000 grit and 2,000 grit to smooth it out, and I brought out the purples. Look at that. Under better light. Now the purple pops. And this knife, I think, is going to be due for a flipper delete. And I'm going to acid wash and stone wash this blade. And the titanium, the bolster, and the clip. Oh, actually, I bought a said Stevie clip to put in here. Not because there's anything wrong with this clip, because this is a perfectly good clip, although it's a little tight and a little catchy on the on some jeans, but it's perfectly serviceable. I just thought I'd support one of the homies, and so I got a said Stevie clip to put on this, and I think the purples in the clip will come out just fine in this this knife. But this is one of my most favorite knives right now. Just look at that. Look how it just pops. And it just wants to fire out there. But like I said, I think I'm going to remove the back flipper. What's wrong with the sound? Let's see. Well, let me hang on just a second. How about now? Can you hear me now? And there's static. Let me try one of these. How about now? Can you hear me now? Give me my 5x5 on the sound. Hey, Mr. Bladewalker, or formerly known as Bladewalker, no bull reviews. How about now? Can you hear me now? I'll wait. Nice. Apparently I have to use 2 microphones. That's not good. Anyways, I might be in the market for new microphones. Okay, cool. Thank you, Wyoming Adventures. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, so I got to use 2 microphones. Is the volume still low? Some people can hear me just fine and some people can't. How about that? Can you hear me now? Unfortunately, this is the drawback of new equipment, not being able to really test it out online live. So you guys are kind of the guinea pigs. Cool. I'll even turn it up a little bit more. There we go. So now we know the secret. I got to use both of the microphones. It came with 2 microphones, and I thought it was just, you know, an A and B. But actually, now you should be able to hear. I think you're hearing me in stereo. Ooh. All right. Cool. Let's see. So that was the manganese story. But boy, unfortunately, I'm going to miss his next drop of the Aurelia. Well, I missed the initial pre-sale, and but I ended up getting this instead, not having looked at the Aurelia. Had I seen the Aurelia first, I would have gotten that instead. But I am very happy with the Shimano, and Sharif says there will probably most likely be another drop with some minor changes, and these are most of the knives of YouTuber designers. So I'm going to switch cameras again, and now we come to what gave me the idea to do this today is Devo. There we go. The Tallboy drop, and this is my Tallboy. Now, originally, I knew this was, as soon as I saw the reviews, especially Jim Skelton's reviews, that's what really made me want to actually purchase this knife. You know, but I saw it about a week before the knife came out. Thank you, Wyoming Adventures. I am remiss in doing that. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that like button. If you don't like what I'm doing, hit the thumbs down button. But please, if you do, leave a comment. Tell me what I could do better. Other than the sound, that I know. I think we got that worked out, and I'll be using 2 mics from now on, but it came with 2 mics, so there we are. So this is actually from the original drop. I knew it was going to be seller, so I was prepared, and unfortunately, I didn't realize how fast it was going to sell. And the original one I had in my shopping cart was the electric blue one, and by the time I went to check out, it was sold out. So luckily, there was some of the purple haze ones, or actually the purple nurple, and I managed to get this on the first drop, within the first 15 minutes of dropping. But this is definitely a banger. If you guys get a chance, and Lefty Kev did say that there will be another drop. They're working on a mini tall boy. I guess they'll call it a mini boy. I don't know. Anyways, but they're also talking about coming out with a extra large tall boy. And my suggestion on the Lefty Facebook page was call it big boy with some fat carbon. Some serious fat carbon. But yeah, can you imagine that bigger? Yeah, and then of course they're going to come out with a mini because, you know, Kev likes his small knives. But I'm about up to here with mini knives, which I have plenty of. Hey, Gonzo. Welcome to the nest. But, boy, this is a nice knife. And that's the tall boy from Devo. And then I have this one, which is the Fireball. Oops. This is all from a guy who a year ago, or less than a year ago, thought $60 on 3 knives was too much money. Never say never. Look at that. Now, oops, let me switch cameras again. They did the 80s carbon. Fantastic. Look at that. Look how the colors pop. I also have blue hardware to go on this. Hopefully it'll bring out the little blues in there. But look at that. And then that's another. Stasa did a great design here. I'm a sucker for a sheep's foot, and boy, this is just super. And once again, like the other knives I just showed you, this is really the first time I've gotten to play with these knives since they came out. Let me make room for it. And I got one more Devo knife. And that is this one. From White Mountain Knives, I believe. Yeah. Let me switch cameras again. There we go. And this is the mini growler. With the, I got a lynch clip with this, which is somewhere, hopefully it's in the box. And that's the Lynch said Stevie clip, because I can't stand wire clips. Some stickers, a Devo towel, the normal accoutrement from Devo. The Devo boys know how to do it. Oops. Yeah, so there's some blue hardware that I got for the growler, and the said Stevie clip, which will eventually go on here. And I got the 80s camo. There we go. Look at how the colors pop. go inception mode, as DBD calls it. Look at that. This one, I knew that, I think they only had like 10 of these, so I knew they were going to go fast. So I was online and ready to grab it. Now, I'm not normally, as I mentioned before, in the smaller knives, but this is above its weight class. And of course, I can't stand a wire clip, so that's why I got the Said Stevie clip from Lynch Knives. There we go. Look at that. I love the colors. Of course, these and the purple mini growler were actually, the fat carbon was left over from the Tall Boy and the Fireball. So that's why there were so few of them, and that's why they came out with a bunch of titanium versions and even a cheaper G10 version. But hardly a marking at all on it. Actually, I don't think there's any markings. Not even the blade steel. You do, Jim. You know, I can understand. It makes it easier to go on pockets, but you know, I use the clip to provide leverage for when I'm doing a Spidey flick, and I just don't like it moving, flexing on me like that. But now, now the cat's out of the bag, I still got to do reviews on these, and once I do that, I'll be doing putting these in my everyday carry rotation. And that's all my YouTuber knives collection. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, who's all in here that I missed while I was blabbing. Weld and Carrie. Hey, Weld, how you doing? How's it going? What's in your pockets? Let's go back in the chat. I'm glad we worked out the sound issue. Mr. Ralph Robertson, if you're still in, welcome to the nest. What are you carrying? And, oh, there we go. I can't find my mouse. There we go. This is what happens when most of your computer's behind you. Hey, Jay, of course, God, if you're still in the house, welcome to the nest. Let's see. Or is it hi to Mick, El Cap, Easy, the Granger, Wyoming Adventures, Dwayne Letterman. Hey, how the heck are you? How's it hanging? What you carrying? Let's do a pocket check. Everybody knows what I was carrying, and that was the Kaiser helmet. Ralph Robertson, Para 3 light tack knives, Komodo. Para 3 I'm aware of, but the tack knives, not so much. Ed Durbin, Tri-Stash. I can't wait till they come out with the budget ones. I'm just not up to the $300 knife yet. I'm getting there, but yeah. Coming from the right side. All right, let's switch. Hey, Mick, let me know how that sounds when you catch up to what I just did. County-Com Ultim Corgi. Ah, an Ultim lover. You know, I still need to get a Corgi. Which corgi is it? Is it the new style or the old style? Oh, Monterey Bay knives. Very good, Blade Walker. Or no bull reviews. That's a mouthful. Devo Nip Light and the Wiha Schism. I'm not familiar with the Schism, but Wiha does make a good knife. Just a tad pricey for my tastes, for what you get, but I can see why people love them. Let's see. Yeah. It's a Comic-Con exclusive. Nice. And William Hornbustle is carrying an Ivory Vision FG. Will be purple soon. I bet. I still have to get a this VV FG. It's one of those knives that for some reason it keeps on getting put back on the back burner. Same thing with a Penguin. I really want to get a Penguin. I know they're not that expensive, but you know, every time I have funds for need to want to buy a knife, the Penguin gets just knocked out of my shopping cart, and I'm still left wanting to get a Penguin. What will you trade the Tri-Stash for, Chris? I don't know about trades. I love my knives. They're all part of me. But we'll see. But I do want to get the Tri-Stash in Ultim. I'm actually, as much as Tri-City, Tri-State, as, no thanks. Yeah, I want my towel boy, Chris. Good try, though. Good try. Yeah, no, I want my towel boy. You know, I even with the tall boy, you know, it has this removable studs. I even thought about going without the studs, but that just left a kind of weird hole right there, and so I ended up putting them back on. And that was my initial thought of the tall boy when I first got it. But like I said, these have all been in the boxes, and they've been suffocating until now. But like I said, I'm not going to really do an everyday carry with these until I do a review, which I need to start doing. I keep on putting off doing reviews, doing long form videos. But yeah, there you have it. I'm going to hopefully start tomorrow. Yeah, you know, Mick, I'm okay with the liner lock, you know. Actually, when I switch from liner locks to, say, button locks or frame locks, well, not frame locks so much because they operate the same way. But button lock or a compression lock is, I keep on wanting to go for the liner lock, and I forget to go for the button. And also, the detent is much better with the liner lock or frame lock. I just, you know, axis locks or bar locks or whatever you want to call them, and even button locks, their detent just not crisp like this. You know, just that's just, to me, that's the enjoyment. Hey, Kelly White, what's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Hey, baby, you want to text me? Be Shady. Nurple Tallboy is good. Almost bought a second one in the black and perps. Oh, the Wakanda Forever. Yeah, that was nice. I really like that. But I had to avoid the the FOMO for the Devo knives because you know, the pesky thing, finances. But you know, I'll be back to buying some nice ass knives soon, hopefully. I gotta pick and choose. The knives I'm waiting to come out are the Tempest Thunderhead. Hang on just a second. Sorry about the interruption. I was about to go into debt for the Tallboy, but I missed out. Well, the Tallboy's kind of worth going into debt for. If it hadn't been for Sizzle, I wouldn't have gotten half these knives. But the Sizzles add up. I opted to get a new camera, and judging from the quality of this camera, and look at this, I've actually never looked this good. It's all an optical illusion brought to you by the Insta360. I love this camera. It doesn't play well with OBS very well, but look at this. Let's see. Do some wizard action. If it wasn't for OBS and this stupid ass crap that I got where the video is appearing just off camera to the right, where I had to move it up smaller and bring back the zoom back further than it can. But what we can do is we can do this and then do this, where you can actually see the pores on my face. Look at that. How's that? And then I can show you the mini growler. Oh, nobody needs to see this much goodness. Let me back you out. See if I can do it this way. Oops. There we go. And there we go. That's better. Anyways, yeah. So again, here's the mini growler. And these I didn't have to do anything to bring the colors out. The fireball. The tall boy. Thank you, Wyoming. I appreciate that. I have quite the collection of Hawaiian shirts. When I entered my middle age, I decided, well, I need to have a thing, and I decided that my thing to be Hawaiian shirts. My kimono. If you've never held a kimono, you need to. I believe Sharif still has the micarta blends for sale at like $160, which is a steal. I don't know how they're blemished. I didn't look into it that much, but I was half tempted to get one to do mods on. The purple. Here I'm about 6 inches away from the camera. If my lighting was a little better, there we go. Let me put the shade back over the light so you don't have to see the reflection off my glasses. Anyways, very snappy. It comes out with authority. Gotta love that knife. And then the Graziazo. Nice, slim poon. Like I said, it's a shame there isn't a thumb stud on there or a hole. Hopefully, Sharif in the next iteration of this knife will put one in. But it feels really good in the hand. And it just fires out there and drops. Like a drop shetty, I like a hydraulic. A couple shakes and you're good. And then this one, which I can't remember, it's a Kubi. It's the Sharif design. But I saw this blade shape and the design and knew I had to get it. And just to be a little different, I got it in the PEI or Ultim. I don't know what Kubi calls it. There we go. See, it keeps on wanting to focus on my face. But look how fast it does focus. Let's see. And then back to me. Ooh. Yes, it is. It should be, end of March, I believe he said. Maybe beginning of April. And he's going to have some extras after the pre-sale. I was hoping to get on that, but right now it's not looking like I'm going to be able to do it. But we'll see. You never know. It's all about timing. But I really want that Aurelia. Hey, Five Door. Welcome to the nest. Oh, man. You're going to miss the party. Well, actually, the party started about an hour ago. And you missed my beautiful knives. Here, hang on. There you go. Let me get a full view of that. Boom, without me. And that's my collection. Let's see, where was I? Oh, the Sharif Manganis. Now we're at the Supercell. Hey, so there is something before I continue. Well, no, I'll bring it up after I'm done with these knives. These lousy knives. They're the bane of my existence. You know, I actually wake up sometimes in the morning having dreamt of knives. First thing I think of when I wake up in the morning are knives. It has become my obsession. Oh, I love this knife. Yeah, I actually like the Supercell better than the Microjet, to tell you the truth. But this pinion, this is nice. It's not as beefy. The blade isn't as weighty as the other knives, but he needs to do a premium version of the pinion. But I want the Thunderhead from Concept. And yes, I said Concept, not Concept, because I pronounce how things are spelled most times. McRanger. You know, there's going to be another drop. I had posted on Facebook, asked the question, and this was like 20 minutes after 10 o'clock here, I believe, is when the tall boy dropped. 20 minutes after, I saw that they were sold out, and I posted on Facebook, "Hey, they're all sold out. Did you get it? Did you get one?" And a lot of people had made comments, and one person had made a comment. Unfortunately, he was in a meeting, and by the time he got out of the meeting, the tall boy was all sold out. Most of the tall boys versions were sold out within 10 minutes. I believe it was the White Mountain Knives version, or was it the traditional pocket knives? I can't remember which one, but that was the last to sell out. But they were all sold out within 20-30 minutes. But anyways, on the last post, Lefty Kevin got on, and he mentioned, he stated there, and he also come out with a video since then saying that they are going to be there's going to be another drop. They're in the process of designing the mini boy, I guess. And he didn't mention the name, but the mini version of the tall boy, and they're looking at making a bigger version, and they want to call it tall boy point 2 or version 2. So they're not sure what they want to call it, and I had suggested in the Facebook post, or actually it was the YouTube post, you call it the big boy, and add plenty of fat carbon versions, lots and lots of fat carbon versions. We'll see how that comes out, and then you could possibly call it the fat boy, but I don't know. I'm okay with my weight, but some people aren't, and they might take take offense to it. And also, if you're going to call a knife a fat boy, it's going to have to be fat. Hey, Caleb, Kane Miranda, welcome to the nest. Hey guys, if please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Let's see. Oops. Oh, hell. I didn't realize it was in top chat and not live chat this whole time. So I wonder what I've been missing. You're waiting on the Nip L. I think they're going to be coming out with a Nip XL. That would be something. That would be sick. But I had watched two or three Jim Skelton reviews, and this was when he was doing a good 20-30 minute review on a knife, and every single one of those I ended up buying because of that review, because you get to see a close up and of the knife and all its glory, and that, I mean, that's really the main reason why I got the Tallboy. You know, I had seen the Tallboy, I've seen the reviews, and you know, it didn't thrill me until I saw the Skeleton review, and I thought, oh, I gotta have that knife. I got to have it. And I made sure that I could, and did. Luckily, the stars aligned. But like I said, this was from the first drop. But you know, if you want a knife, you got to do what it takes. And you know, when I saw the Tallboy, I knew that it was going to be a fast seller. And sure enough, it was. I didn't realize it was going to be that fast a seller, but you know, I was ready. Hey, Fook, how you doing? What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What are you eating? I'm sure you got that from Loot. But yeah, welcome to the nest. CMB. I'm having a senior moment here. Who's CMB? Mick Ranger. And for those that are interested, today's adult beverage is lemonade with a lime float. I'm lying. There's no lemon in that. CMB knives. I'm unfamiliar with that brand. Yes, they will. Unfortunately, probably up to the 240, 260 mark. I'm guessing. Wyoming Adventures, which is a crying shame. I know they were able to work with Kubi and keep the price down. The reason why they charged a little more this time around is to make up the difference from the discounts that the other vendors were selling at.
Hello?
Oops. He got me a text and I forgot. And that was the reminder. I don't know if y'all heard it. Oh, I'm sure I've seen it before. Knives and Gear Insights. Yeah, I'm almost positive I've seen the CCMB knives. You know, it's familiar. I just can't visualize it. Like I said, before I actually started collecting knives, I was watching a lot of woodworking YouTube videos, and those people know how to make money off of YouTube. By the way, they're millionaires. They are millionaires. But anyways, and then I stumbled into knives. First it was Bees, I believe, and then MC Metal Complex, and then Neves, and you know, the big boys, because you know they're the ones that pop up. And then I found all the little channels, and it wasn't until around September, after I think it was after my first GAW win, which was Big Red EDC's GAW, which is still in the box. It's taped up. I'm going to do reviews on all the gauze that I've won since then. And anyways, it was about then, and my son was here visiting, when I decided that I might give doing YouTube a go. But to test the waters, I was outside smoking brisket, and I had nothing better to do, so I was flipping my knife, which was this one. I believe it was this one, or which is the holy crap, the name escapes me. Anyways, Veritas. It was either the Veritas I was flipping, or the Kaiser helmet. I don't remember. I think it was the Kaiser helmet. And I thought, well, let me film it. I videotaped me flipping it around and posted it on YouTube. And before the day was out, I already had 500 likes. I'm like, hey, this may be something. And then that's when I decided, yeah, let me give it a go. I needed to do some things beforehand because, you know, I'm sorry. I'm anal that way. And so I needed to create this. Let's see. You've seen it before. Let me switch cameras again. There we go. I needed to make this first. There we go. For the upper camera, I'm using a DSLR, and it's a pain to change. So I think I'm gonna get another Insta360. This one I'll do the static version for the camera, this camera right here, to point down, because it actually is really great at focusing. The Captain Smith knives. Oh, sorry to see you go. Hopefully I'll see you in 3 weeks. I won't be on next week or the following week, because I believe, well, the next week is there happen to be five Saturdays this month. So I'm only on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So I won't be on the 5th Saturday. And then on the 1st Saturday in this spot is Big Red's normally scheduled time. But who knows with his schedule these days. What time he'll be on. Anyways, so I had to make this board here. Just so I could stay organized. I love it so I can sharpen. The circle here is removable. I remove that. I put my knife sharpening gig in this, and this is all removable. I'm sitting on a TV tray. That is actually this shape that I got from Wally World, and I have 2 of them. So when I go to sharpen, most times when I sharpen in the living room while watching TV. I just bring it out there and set it on the table I have out there, and then when I need to come back in here into the office, I bring the board out here. Thank you, Mick. Yeah, it took me a long time to make this. I wasn't planning on taking that long making this. I was planning on just doing the cutout just to be able to hold my sharpening system in place, the TS Prof, and then it just also to stop my stupid little bottles here, spray bottles. This is dish soap and water. That's what I use to lube the knife with, and my 99% alcohol, IPA as we call it in my work, and Windex. So they would stop rolling off the freaking tray whenever I moved the tray. And then I have my handy dandy scale, which I really haven't used yet for doing reviews because I haven't done a review yet, but that's coming. Hopefully I'll film some tomorrow. If you guys don't have one of these, this is a ceramic, and this is a misnomer, a ceramic steel. This is like $8 on Amazon. Link in in the description of the video of this live stream and on most of my shorts. It's great for taking off the burr. You don't want to steal one, and you just want essentially the weight of the knife to remove a burr. Just a couple quick passes, and that's enough to refreshen an edge. And that's if, regular stropping doesn't do the trick. And then if you can't bring an edge back with stropping and the ceramic steel, you need to sharpen the thing. So where was I? At the pinion, I believe. I just love flipping knives. And just the feel of when you go to cut something, that it just kind of slides through whatever you're calling. Ceramic sticks. That's a good term. I like it. I really like that. But yeah, I just ordered some new leather, so I'm going to make some new strops. I'm going to have a set in here in the office and a set of strops out in the living room. So if I'm watching TV, I can just strop some knives. And if I need to, I'm going to get another one of these. One for here and one for the living room. So I can bring an edge back. I have yet to have to resharpen the knife after I've sharpened one. I've been able to just... Now, I'm not a big heavy user of knives, but I do carry one at work. And if I need to, I need to. It's that simple. And I have gotten quite a few knives dull, but I've been able to bring them back with stropping and maybe a little ceramic stick action. And that's the pinion again. And man, does anybody know what the name of this knife is? From Sharif Manganis. It's a Kubi. Or actually, no, my mistake. I got it mixed up. No, sorry. This is the... Oh. Microsoft. This is the Manganis one, which I can't remember the name of it. Hey, Adventure 50. I still haven't opened up the GA that I won from you last week or week before. I'm not going to open it until I go to do a Momentum. That's it. Thank you very much, LCAP. The Kubi Momentum. No, this is definitely the Momentum. I won a Royale. There's also a couple of Kubi knives made by Colin Mason Pierre that I want to get as well. I just haven't gotten to it. And in case you're wanting to get a Kubi, especially a D2 Kubi, Jared Neves has a 50% off coupon for Kubi knives. D2, and they have to come from the U.S. It has to come from a specific warehouse in order to get the 50% discount. That's not how I got this one. I actually had to pay whatever price was going. I think there was a sale on White Mountain Knives. I think on White Mountain Knives there's always a Kubi sale, really. But anyways, so I got a handful of Kubis, paying 50% of what they cost. So they're paying about $25 for a knife, which is not a bad deal. But he also has a 20% discount coupon for other Kubi or KB knives. For all those that you can't get the 50% on. So check out Jared's page for those Kubi discounts. I'm a big fan of Jared Neves. I've gotten a lot of pointers from him. The key to getting a question answered is from Jared when he's live is timing. You got to time that question when he's looking at his comments, or do a super chat, and that has to be at a certain time when he's getting close to looking at his chat, because he gets bombarded with his chat is like MC's chat, just constantly flowing, and it's just a matter of timing. But anyways, I got a lot of pointers from Jared, and I even got a few pointers from Mr. Cooney. When he's on all right, I'm having hey Nick, how you doing? Glad to see you in the daylight, because it's still dark in the morning when I'm watching Blade Alchemy. Good to see you. Javon, whenever Kyle's on there doing sharpening pointers. So, yeah. And I just ask the unusual things, some things. I know how I came up with ways to take care of certain things, but I want to see how somebody else takes care of it. Fook, you leaving? Dinner time? Hell, it's barely past lunch here. Yeah, I'm getting a little peckish myself, but I think I got another half hour in me. But if you come back in about 10 minutes, we just might have a giveaway. Reason why? Well, I wasn't planning on doing a giveaway, but Matty had when he was shouting me out the other day on his Wednesday on his show, he shouted out that I was having a giveaway, and that got me thinking, because I have fun on these giveaways. So I think I'm gonna do one unannounced. I didn't let everybody know, so I don't have an inundation of freaking squatters or whatever you call those people that just join lives for the giveaways, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But heck, I've been lucky that every single knife I gave away is somebody I know from chat, which is cool. But whatever, because I just have the legal rules. As I told, I think Adventure 50 is, I'm just glad people are in here. And, like, subscribe, and let's see, Maddie rides a hot dog and Stevie has his pickle out. Carl's missing. I don't know this Carl other than pictures in the stories. What happened to Carl? Did Carl die? Is he just gave up YouTube. What's the deal? Angelo. Haha. It's always dinner time for Fook. Who's the one that always has second supper? I forget. One of you guys. Second supper. Bluminati. Welcome to the nest. Anyways, yeah. So I'm going to do a giveaway. I actually, when I collected these knives, let me change cameras on you. All right. Whoa. So, I'm going to take you on a small field trip. So these are the knives I've gotten in the last 6 months. See that box right there? These are new knives. Those are all mine that I haven't played with yet. Back there are, right there, are knives. Sorry about the motion. Those knives are giveaway knives that I've won. And let's see. This box of knives right here, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see the screen, are giveaway knives. Those are knives I actually picked up just for the giveaways. And they're all duplicates of knives I picked up for myself. Sorry for the motion. There we go. They got all tangled up in the cord. Okay, did you hear that? Whoops. Let me write you. Ooh, I just really screwed up my whole setup. There we go. My hub just fell off the table. So that sound you just heard is text. Obviously, it's the Star Trek communicator sound. And I got a text. Do you remember that cake recipe you shared with me? I gave it a try. Have you baked anything lately? I haven't baked a cake since I was like a teenager. So, yeah, junk text. Haha. Anyways, let me move you down here. There we go. Oops. Sorry about the. Hope nobody got sick from the from all that motion there. But yeah, so I have all those knives to play with. Anyways, so I have a goodly number of knives for a giveaway, giveaways, but eventually they're going to run out. And these are all knives I actually paid out of my own pocket because I'm not monetized yet. I'm not lucky to be like Bees, Jared, or MC to have companies throw knives at them. But God, I love a good gin and tonic. And Tanqueray 10. If you've never had Tanqueray 10 gin, you're missing out. That is if you like gin. I know it's an acquired taste. But with a twist of lime, yummy. Yeah, eventually they're going to be coming out with a sequel, another Star Trek movie, with what the hell's his name? Pike? No, that series is out. Anyways, the new Star Trek crew. Tanqueray, I think is more flavorful, has nice botanics. I don't know. There's a Tanqueray version. I forget what it's called, but I think it begins with a B. That with a Mexican lime, or as we call them, key lime, and some tonic. It's just tart. It's refreshing on a hot summer day. It's nice. You like them all, huh, Ralph? Yeah, I'll tell you, I'll take gin over vodka any day. A nice dry gin martini is cool. Oh, hang on. How was the real text? And my girlfriend is in the living room watching his live feed, and I just heard the last text go off. So there's that big enough of, there's a huge delay. Vodka is gross. Nah, vodka is bland, I think. It's flavorless. And that's kind of the point in it. It's, triple distilled alcohol. When you distill an alcohol that many times, or distilled anything that many times, what you're doing is you're taking out the impurities. Well, you take out the impurities, you're taking out the flavor. Although there's this one vodka that I used to get, and I think it was called Bella Luna. It was an Italian vodka that was made with, I forget the name of the grain, but it was a semolina. It was distilled from semolina. And when you tasted it, even though it was distilled 3 times, you could still slightly taste the corn, or the not the corn, but it had a little corn flavor to the grain. That was flavorful. Unfortunately, they went out of business. Even when they were in their prime, they were hard to find. But you talk to any high-end bartender, and you ask him about it, and it was the bottle with the weird cap. It had a little ball cap. An Italian vodka, very tasty to drink straight. And I'm agreeing with you, Caleb. I like my scotch too. But scotch has gotten pricey since the scotch tariffs that Trump introduced when he was president the first time. What's your favorite flavor of scotch? Lagavulin. I like it. It doesn't like me. The smoky peatiness, heartburn. Upsets my stomach. I like a good Macallan 12 in a nice sherry, aged for 12 years in a sherry cask. That's my favorite flavor of Scotch. Scotch. Yeah, the Ely Scotch is just, a little salty, a little smoky, very smoky. Every year at the Alameda County Scottish Games on Labor Day weekend, there was always one building that was reserved for Scotch tasting, or actually it's mainly whiskey tasting. And whiskey is the water of life, invented by the Irish. Anyways, whiskey is a Gaelic name, Gaelic word for water of life. Oh, what the heck? My camera flashed at me red. I don't know what that meant. Anyways, they had this building that was nothing but distilleries giving tastings. And you paid like $39, and you got one of those Scotch tasting glasses, and you got 3 tastes or 10 tastes depending on how much you paid. But most of the vendors didn't take tickets, so you can sit there and drink scotch all day. Actually, that's how I found Bullet Bourbon, because Bullet Bourbon was there, and I forget her name, but her last name was Bullet. She was the daughter of the owner. She was out and introducing the West Coast to Bullet Bourbon, and that's how I fell in love with Bullet. It's problem with Bullet, or a problem with bourbons, is you can't believe any of their stories, because they're all made up. They tell the story so many times about how the recipes came along, and who the granddaddy is, and you got Pappy, what's his name? Anyways, they tell these stories so many times that they actually believe it themselves. But forget about the backstories. It's the taste that matters. Yeah, well, I would pay $80 for a bottle of Macallan. Unfortunately, it went from $50 to $80. Now it's over $100, and I like my whiskey, I like my scotch, and $100 a bottle goes down pretty damn fast. Yeah. Let's see. Caleb says, but the best scotch I've ever tried was Orphan Barrel Whiskey. It's scotch. And, well, then you're spelling it wrong, because whiskey is spelt without the E. Anyways, and it's called Muckety Muck. That's a cool name. Yeah, so in case you couldn't tell, I like my whiskey. Actually, here's to you, Ball Mills. Welcome to the nest. Although I think you've been in here before for a while. K-Vodka is a cranberry vodka with Kentucky Bourbon Distillery. Delicious. It's got a smoky flavor to it. Vodka is a byproduct of the first step of the distillation process. Yeah, I can see that. There's actually a distillery up here, Fry Whiskey, is they're over in Fallon, near Fallon Naval Air Station, which is the home of Top Gun these days, and that's where the last Top Gun movie mostly was filmed. It was at Fallon Naval Air Station. Anyways, Fallon, Nevada. They had a gin that they had distilled for a Virginia City company, and unfortunately, when I bought a bottle, they had stopped making that gin. And my God, that was good gin. Their whiskey is pretty good too, the bourbons especially. But they had a single barrel bourbon was once. Unfortunately, they were sold out, but they had a bottle still in the tasting room, and they gave me a little taste, a little teaser. And unfortunately, I've been jonesing for that since, because it was a bottle of bourbon that still, you could still taste the corn, and it just tasted so great. Hey, Paul Mills, oh yeah, that's right, you're the napper. Well, welcome, Paul. You're here for the last 15 minutes or so. Oh, speaking of which, because I forgot, I teased about a giveaway. Let me get this started. So, I have this swag pack. That's not the swag pack. So, in this giveaway is this EDC, this little pouch, which I actually carry an identical one, although it's OG green, every day with me on my belt for work. I cut the straps off, put Velcro, and I don't know if you saw, what the hell's his name? Anyways, whatever his name is. Videos that he has this plate that has Velcro on it and it has these clips that you can get for $10. I got one of those that I put on my belt every day. Anyways, so I carry this exact pouch. In the front pocket is a nice Altoids type tin, and you see the first aid cross, and on the back is my channel sticker, my original sticker, and inside is a little tin that you can put, say, Tylenol or your medication of choice, and you have 3 gauze pads, or actually, in this case, only 1. Go figure. Some alcohol prep pads. Let's see. Let me switch cameras. And I think I need to turn this off. And alcohol prep pads, antiseptic, and a couple band-aids. So it's a little first aid kit for you. That fits in the front pocket. I carry one of these as well, except for I just carry the band-aids. Chock full of band-aids. Because in my line of work, being a technician, you catch your, I don't know if you saw them, it was worse last week, the scars on my hands. That was from sticking my hands in machines and getting caught and stuff. So in the main part of the pouch is a, let me clear this mess up on these knives so you can see everything I'm giving away more clearly. Another thing I don't like about bar locks and button locks is the bounce. You close them in, they bounce. I dislike that with a passion. So, no further ado. So you get this, let me go ahead and pull this out. So you get the first aid kit. You get a refillable butane lighter. And what's cool about this butane lighter is also has a little handy dandy flashlight. Enough so you can see the keyhole when you're getting in it late at night, or to open your mailbox if you have one of those kind of mailboxes. Some key clips, some key carabiners, some mini ones, stainless steel pry bar wrapped in paracord. You're getting 3 lanyards that I tied myself. So yeah, not the greatest in the world, but not bad, not bad. And wait, aha, here's the actual swag pack, and let's go over that, because they paid for this advertising, and I'm going to give it to you. So, hashtag DSKFS. You got a couple of my older stickers. A Zach Stuff sticker. Shout out to Zach Stuff. He's the brainchild, the DSKFS. Do something kind for someone. Twisted Sis. Grizzly Bear Leather Crafting. Check out his leather works. The Night's Edge, good old Neil. Normally on Saturday mornings. Unfortunately, he had to throw hot dogs at a, I don't know, it's something nonprofit that his wife was doing. Anyways, you know, Weldon Carey. He just had his 5K giveaway. Big Red EDC, who preceded this live stream. Mad Yako. I have a Mad Yako Hank right here, hanging from my pad here, my workstation. El Navarro. Yeah, that's right. Pocket Theory. That's who has the plate with the Velcro. $10. It's a great deal. I need to get at least 2 more. Anyways, Pocket Carry sticker. Help with Gadgets. Great show he puts on. Great channel. Mr. Blue Minotti gave me some advice in logo creation when I first started. Mr. B EDC Brian. Check out his channel. I love watching his videos. And you got a Meredith sticker. Hey Meredith, you got your stickers. Meredith EDC. NB EDC, good old Luke. Mark Perez, Luke Kentex. Devo Knives sticker. SMKW sticker. And a Black Rifle sticker, which is a veteran-owned company that gives veterans discounts. And not as good as Pete's Coffee, but not bad. Not bad. I drank some Black Rifle coffee for several years, and have some great, comfortable T-shirts. I need to get some more T-shirts. Those are nice, soft, and put together nice. So anyways, this is your swag pack. That comes with this. Oh, wait. There's something else in this. And you have a Harns knife. I haven't done a review on this, and as a matter of fact, I probably won't, because I believe this was actually set aside to do a review and then giveaway. But what the hell? I'm gonna get the assistance of my tall boy to open this pack. Come on out. Get out. Get out there. Ooh, maybe the other way, because it doesn't want to come out. Huh. Put my finger in the hole. There we go. This knife was just cram-packed in here. Oh, yeah. This is a little slicer. I forgot about this one. Back flipper only, but it's a nice little slicer. I believe it's D2 steel. I'm not absolutely sure about that. No. It's 14C 28N. But it's a nice little slicer. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Feels good in the hand. And you have a nice finger choil. Nice little slicer. And for your lanyard lovers, you have a nice little lanyard hole. Deep carry pocket clip. Not bad. I thought it was kind of cute. Saw a review on this. I forget whose channel, but I bought a couple for giveaways. And I got a couple for myself. I think I actually gave two of these away. Oops. My camera took a dive. Let me retrieve that. I gave a couple of these away for Christmas to family members. I hate that when it happens. I'm going to have to rethink field trips. I'll tell you. this camera was set up, but there we go. My mouse is buried. Yeah, it's a nice little knife. There we go. Boom. It's a banger. It pops out there real quick, like. Anyways, put this back in the bag. Then I'll. But wait, there's more. Derek for real. What up? How you doing? I'll pack this all up for mailage. And then you get this Felissa. Unfortunately, Felissa doesn't name their knives. So this is a Felissa folding knife. I got a model just like this. One of the first knives I bought when I started collecting. But this is a banger. It's a really thin D2 blade. With a nice blade hole. Comes out there with authority. You gotta love multiple deployments. And this is a nice little knife. Well, actually, it's a full 4-finger knife. You get a full grasp on it. No finger trail, but this knife is actually begging for a flipper delete. But there we go. Nice little budget knife. Unfortunately, some people have a problem with the name being on the clip, but it's not so bad, I don't think. And you know, it's deep pocket carry, so well, you're still gonna see the clip, but you know, what can you do? Anyways, yeah, that's the giveaway for today. We're gonna play the numbers game. Is Manufactured in the house? Hey, Maddie, this is your fault. This is a giveaway. You made the announcement. Put the bug in my head. I was going to do a giveaway. Yeah, I love Felissa. And, you know, Ethan Grow and, let's see, what else? What was the knife I showed off last week? The name kind of escapes me. Excuse me. Fintiso. That's it. Fintiso. Hey, Maddie. How you doing? Yeah. My ass, you're sorry. Anyways. Just showing off my... Oh, you missed it. Maddie, I show off your knife. Your Phoenix. I was going over knives... YouTuber knives, new YouTuber design knives. I showed all of them. I had 3 Devos. I had your knife, Lieutenant Texas knife. Yeah, let's see, where is it? Here it is. Here's the Phoenix. Oh, hang on. I believe my camera is lost. Find my mouse. See if I can get it to find me. There we go. Hey, Maddie, look at this. Wait, let me switch cameras. You shoot off your new camera? Look at this. Come on. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Damn it. This is all from doing a little road trip I did. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, I think it's because it's crooked. Oh, well. Anyways, I have a camera for my own wizard action. Anyways, here's your knife. Let me get it on camera. There we go. Your Phoenix. Look at the color. Man, it did not like being tossed around. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Look at the color of the fat carbon. Anyways, if one of my mods could toss up the rules for the numbers game, I would appreciate it. I'm going to find my pad of paper that I have buried under these knife boxes. And I'm going to write down the range and write down the number. And we'll have fun. Any mods in the house? Oh, there we go. Do we know how many people are in the house? I'm guessing less than 100. 100? We're going to do, the range is going to be between 1 and, let's see, just in case, 200. And the number is written down. You see 36. Okay. Well, the range is between 1 and 200 anyways. There it is. As soon as we see some green lights, you all can start guessing. And good luck, everybody. This is a nice little pack. While y'all are guessing, I'm going to continue to babble and put the gall away. And don't bother me asking, or don't bother asking me, because I am having a little senior moment, or either that or I had too much gin. I don't remember the number I wrote down. Huh? Low battery flashing. No. Yes. Somebody's been telling me in the chat too. Oh. Yeah. This one? I don't know. Yeah, see, it's probably this one because the other ones aren't on battery. And that's okay. We could lose this one. We can't lose that one. Yeah, although it did take a dive. Just making sure. Okay. Appreciate that. Thank you, baby. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, YouTube Music Portal. I was just informed about the low battery. Oh, I see it. It's on that camera right there, and it's hidden by my face. Hang on. I can. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that's it right there. That one. I see the low battery there. But that's this camera right here, and we'll just go with that. The other camera from. Now, so I won't have to worry about it, and we're ending now. Okay, so numbers have stopped coming in. Give us another 15 seconds, and then let's see some stop signs. Dwayne Letterman getting into the last guess. My whole life runs on low battery. Yeah, that's why I do 5-hour energy drinks when I'm running low. And I do some of the adult beverages to loosen up. Leather Bear Leather Crafting. We are guessing for a giveaway. All right, we're gonna let Leather Bear. I'm sorry, Leather Bear. Grizzle Bear in on this. Did I win? Depends. Is your number between 1 and 200? And let's see what the number is. And the number is that. 176. Do we have a winner? I wasn't paying attention. I was putting my stuff away. So, let's see. Brown sugar right now is the closest so far. Take the blades with 157. El Cap Addict. Sorry, bud. You missed by 1. Really? Francie. Looks like Francie. Is that what everybody's saying? Yo, mods. What are you saying? How's everybody doing? Daddy is outlaw. We're doing good. Francie, that's what I see, Caleb. Any of the other mods? Or Caleb, you know what? How do you feel feel about being a mod? There you go. Francie with 173. Hey, Francie. Shoot me an email. I prefer email, or you can do an Instagram. Let's see if I can find my email address. Because I can't type for crap. But it's the name of my channel here, Crow's Blade and Woodworks. .gmail.com. If you send me an email, send a screenshot of your channel and tell me what you won. You won the Flissa and the Harns. Go. And I'll have that out in the mail for you on Monday. There we go. And let me go ahead and switch cameras because that camera is about to die. There we go. There we are. Hey, Caleb, you're welcome. Thank you. It's a huge responsibility. There's only 5 of you. 5 like you in this channel. And congratulations, Francie. If you get that information to me, please, before, hopefully before sometime today and maybe tomorrow, I'll have that out to you on Monday. Instagram and let me type up my email address. See, I can't. My back is the thing. Here we go. Oops, almost lost it. Yeah, I know. I'm a slow typer. This is why I very rarely comment on these lives. And I believe that's my email address. Welcome, Mick. Hey, how's the knives holding up for you? How do you like that Ozark Trail? It was a sharp one. Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm 8 minutes over my time. I think I'm stepping on. Who am I stepping on? Well, you guys know because you're probably in his live. Anyways. Nice to see y'all. See you in 3 weeks. Long live and prosper, and keep your blade sharp and your wood hard.